I had to head into the big city the other day. My truck had a recall notice on it that I wasn't able to get fixed locally, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So I had to go all the way into Tucson to get it fixed. Now, heading into the large city like that just isn't fun for me anymore. And I discovered a few new reasons why I hope I never have to do it again. My pickup truck had a recall notice on it. I guess the airbags explode in an accident and throw shrapnel. Now, all recalls are important to fix. If they weren't a big deal, the auto companies wouldn't pay to fix it. But this one's a severe safety issue, so I'd be foolish not to get it fixed as soon as I could. I tried a closer Toyota dealership. It's in a smaller town, but they don't want to answer their phone for some reason. I couldn't even schedule an appointment. So I had to go into the big city. There's a couple of them in Tucson, so I had my choice. And they were able to schedule me an appointment, but they said it would take about 4 hours to fix. It's a 70-mile drive into Tucson, so that's a pain in and of itself. And the repair would take half a day, so I figured I might as well make a day of it, have some fun in the city. Of course, I ran into a few traffic jams. That's to be expected. But there were a few things I didn't expect. There's been a lot of urban decay lately. The news has talked about it if you've been paying attention. Crime is on the rise. Stores are closing across the city. Homelessness is on the rise. And Tucson is one of those cities it's happening to. I lived in Tucson before I moved here off grid just a couple years ago. And it was a pretty nice place to live. But it's not so nice anymore. And I know that customer service has never really returned ever since the lockdowns. Service is slow. There's not enough staff at any of these businesses. But I'm used to that because that's what it's like out here in the country. But out here, there are fewer customers. In Tucson, it's slow and crowded. All those crowds can get on your nerve. It's very frustrating. Anything I wanted to do, there was 10 other people who wanted to do it first. So lines everywhere, people bumping into each other. But my biggest surprise was getting sick. All those crowds are coughing and sneezing on each other. I try to wash my hands as often as I can, but I still got pretty sick. Luckily, I didn't get the full flu or whatever else is out there. But I slept all day for a couple days afterwards. I didn't get anything done. And that's no fun, but I still count myself lucky for not getting a full-blown illness. If I ever have to go to the city again, instead of clearing my schedule for the day, I think I'll have to clear my schedule for the whole week to schedule in some recovery time. When I first moved off grid, I still had some business to do in the city. A lot of my stuff was still there, my bank and things like that. So I'd go back maybe twice a month, and I'd have fun. Go see a movie or a special fun restaurant. But I've been gone too long, and it's reached a tipping point. The negatives outweigh the positives. It's just a burden going into the city at this point. And I guess that's pretty normal. None of my neighbors would head into the city unless it was a dire emergency. I used to think their attitude was a little severe, but I get it now. I'll stick to small towns for my basic needs from now on. Well, that's just me sharing a little bit of my off-grid perspective. Thanks for watching. My name's Joe. This is Off-Grid Solitude, and I'll see you in the next video.